Hello, happy Monday. This is Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. It is Monday, January 7th. No, January 10th. Okay, let's see if we can get some on. Hi, Donna. All right, let me get it up here on my computer so I can be watching for comments. Okay, Roseanne is with us. Looks like we have a few others I missed coming on. So say hello so I know who's joining us tonight. Hopefully everybody's staying warm and healthy. I don't know about you guys, but I know lots of people who have COVID are getting over COVID. They have family members who have COVID. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Annie. Who else? Roseanne. So we had a great weekend. We kind of finished Christmas finally. We went up to Minnesota to my son's. We got some new furniture upstairs in our living room. Living room. And my son took our old love seat, so we had to be the delivery service. So 4 weeks in a row of seeing him was wonderful. I said we probably won't see him again now until 4th of July, but we'll do what we can do. We came home to ice in the driveway. So didn't know if I was going to get out of the driveway for work today, but everything melted off and all is good. So weather's starting to warm up a little bit and hopefully all is well with everyone. At some point, I'm going to show you to the left of me. I'm working in a real small space here tonight because Tina and I, my sister, have a big demo event this Saturday up in Wisconsin. So I got whole stacks of cards that I'm working on cutting out supplies. Look, we have lots of you tonight. Linda's with us. Nancy made it on time. Cheryl made it on time. So lots and lots of people tonight. So that is awesome. Okay. So celebration is in full swing. Some of you took advantage of my celebration party and got some wonderful prizes, $40 gift certificate, $30 gift certificate, half price item, free hostess only stamp set. So lots of good little things and some fun little card kits will be coming in the mail to you also. Tonight, I thought I would share with you quickly the celebration items. You should have a catalog, but in case you don't, and I'm sorry, my phone keeps dropping down. If you don't, I wanted to make sure that you can kind of see in person the items. And then I have a fun Awesome Otters, one of the celebration items that we're going to use tonight, along with the Sweet Talk stamp set or Sweet Conversation stamp set. Okay, so let me go ahead and flip you down. So give me a minute here. Close your eyes while we wiggle and jiggle. And we'll get the camera pointed down. All right, close your eyes. Here we come back up again. Glenda's with us tonight. Yay, Sharon made it. All right, so let me get this in view as I'm crooked as I'll get out. All right. Robin's with. Hi, Robin. I think I saw Tammy Korzik. So lots of hellos. Reminders again, please, to share the videos and tell your friends about the fun that we have on Monday nights. Okay, so this is the Sale-a-Bration brochure. Now you can actually see the inside. I'm allowed to share that, okay? But more fun than that is to actually show you. The first couple items are $50 items that are free with the $50 order. Hi, Melinda. I'm glad you joined. So the first one is catching butterflies. This is a fun, kind of first glance, you go, oh, okay, not so much. I just got done making a card using this fun little girl and some of the butterflies. The words are wonderful. So it's just a fun, again, this is free with a $50 order during Sale-a-Bration. The next one is driving by with the fun car, the old van, and the fun little sports car with the balloons going out the back. Lots of fun things with these, coloring these in, using some of the, and I'm going to show you in a minute, the rainbow designer paper. It looks like an old 70s hippie van, little Scooby-Doo van. So just lots and lots of fun with that. This is the Awesome Otter stamp set. We are going to use this today on our project. Okay, so again, we had fun with the donkeys in the last Sale-a-Bration. This time we get some fun otters. All right, let me get those down out of the way. We're going to put that one back there. Okay, and then we have 3 different designer papers at the $50 level. The first one is the Rainbow Sunshine and Rainbow. Sunshines and Rainbow. So again, it's with a $50 purchase. You get all these fun prints. And then we turn them over, and the back sides are just fun prints without the rainbow scenes. Okay, so really fun paper to use. All right, let me stack that up and move that out of the way. The next one is Simply Marvelous. Lots of fun. Look at this fun paper. One side is really bright with some strong swirls. And then flip it over and you have a little more muted, but kind of the same color palette. It's been loads of fun to play with this. And then the last one in the $50 range is Daffodil Afternoon Designer Paper. This coordinates with the Daffodil bundle that's in the spring catalog. This one I didn't get fanned all out. This one's just easier. Really kind of big, bold daffodil prints. And then the back side is just more of a print that will work all the way around for any occasion. This one is super cool with cut it in half. And then you can cut it, so you can cut it at 6 inches by 4 inches. You get 6 pieces, so you can make 6 cards out of this one piece. And then the back side is just a fun diagonal. Again, just a nice bold print. Add a greeting onto it and your card is already done. And then a nice yellow print on the back of that one. Again, our black, this one's more black and cream than it is black and white, but really cool. Some fun little daffodils. Oops, I got 2 of the same one there. Okay, and then I love this one too. I just think that's just really pretty print. And then the back side's just a pale papaya. Fun. All right. And then this one, which is just kind of a tropical look to it. And then the back side is just some really pretty little green hearts. So really fun products at the $50 level. And then there are 2 fabulous items at the $100 level. Okay. So at $100, you could choose Special Moments, which has lots of awesome greetings. And then the other one is Friendly Hello, which is a bundle that you also get the Friendly Hello designer paper. Okay, and that is, look at how cool these prints are. Now, fun thing, like with this one, you have kind of the outlines of the flowers. You can take the stamps with Memento and stamp right over it, and then you will get the solid outline around it. So really, really cool. Kind of the same with some of the leaves. You can stamp those in there and just get a completely different look. So there's a fun one in greens and stripes, and then a pale papaya again that's already stamped in outlines, and purple fresh freesia. Look at how pretty that one is. And then the back side. This paper is just awesome. And the only way you can get it is with the stamp set as a free item. Okay, and this one too. I just think that's so pretty with the pool party. So pretty, pretty, pretty. So there are your Sale-a-Bration choices this time around. Okay, so now, before I move on, and I forgot to pull prizes to see what I would give, but the winners this month or this week are for sharing Tammy Dalkey. Tammy, thank you so much for sharing the video We had more shares this week than we have had in the past, so thank you all so much for that. And then the comments, Nancy DeFrancisco. So I will be getting some little goodies out in the mail to the two of you. Okay, so today's card, I was kind of going, okay, I don't want to do sweet conversations. I really want to do something with the otters, but we're rolling into Valentine's Day, and kind of a lot of what I do right now, I end up pulling into there. So we're going to combine the two of them together. Okay, and I've got a basic red, or not basic red, goodness. I have a real red piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. Okay, so then you're just going to use your bone folder to crease it really well. Then I have a piece of basic white for the inside that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So we're just going to adhere that right off the bat to the inside. Hi, Sue. Thanks for joining. Okay. And we're going to put that in there. And then I took a piece of the Sweet Talk designer paper, and we're just going to adhere that onto here. This is 2 3/4 by 4 inches. All right, we're just going to put that right on there. And then we can kind of set things off to the side a little bit, because then we're going to take a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 by 4 inches. Okay, and we're going to pull in Memento stamp pad. And I'm using Happy Valentine's Day from the Sweet Talk. Okay, and so we're just going to ink up. And then we're just going to stamp a row of Happy Valentine's Day. Because if we tell them Happy Valentine's Day once, we might as well tell them over and over again. This Valentine's paper is awesome, Cheryl. We will be using this in the game night on January 26th. It's a Zoom class. Won't be an in-person class. We are going to make probably about 5 projects. Oops, we got a little icky on that. Let's start again. We're going to do about 5 projects using this bundle, Sweet Conversations. Everyone will get a half a package of the designer paper, a roll of the ribbon, a package of the iridescent rhinestones from that suite. And then I will design cards and 3D type projects. Hi, Gail. Thanks for joining. Peggy, it's good to see you. So that's going to be a fun class. We're going to play some games, kind of a new style of bingo. Some of you have played it already with me, but we're going to do that and have some fun prizes, little shopping sprees. So that'll be a good time on the 26th. If you haven't signed up and you still want to, tonight is the deadline. I will be placing the order tomorrow morning for all the fun supplies. Okay. And I think the Sweet Talk designer paper is also one of the items in this month's designer paper class too. So that'll be fun. We'll get lots of use of it out of it. Okay, so we've done Happy Valentine's. You know what? Let's zoom in just a little bit if I can. Uh-oh. Did I disappear? Let's see if I can get myself back. There we go. All right, I guess I can't zoom in. All right, so we're done with that one for right now. I've stamped the otter on a piece of basic white with Memento. So now I'm going to pull in my blends, and I have light and dark soft suede. I have light crumb cake, and I have light petal pink. Okay, so I'm going to color and I got to make sure I got the light one here. I'm going to color the otter with the light soft suede. And yes, Roseanne, he is adorable. We're going to have him hold a heart on this card. Actually, 2 hearts. Okay. And again, at the angle I'm doing here, trying to get it into the camera also. I won't be doing the best job. But, and you guys all color way better than I do. I do enjoy doing it. I'm just not the greatest at getting the highlights and stuff, but I like it, and I'm always happy with how it turns out. So that's kind of the good thing with these Stampin' Blends. You really can't make a mistake with it. All right, so then get around his eyes here. Okay, let's see. Somebody just said, this is your favorite celebration item. It is awesome. All right, and then we're going to get up and around here. And it's awesome that it's only a $50 order that you need to be able to get it free. All right, so then I just kind of went around his tummy with the dark suede. And right now it looks really goony. But then I took the light, I went back in, and I kind of just kept blending over it to pull the color out. And that's kind of the cool thing with the blends. And it's shaking my camera where I'm sitting tonight. The otters, exactly. Okay. And see how it starts pulling that color away. So we kind of, oops, we went out of lines there a little bit. Okay, then we are going to pull in the light petal pink, and I'm going to color his tummy with that, which also then kind of blends some of that darker. And then I'm going to take the light crumb cake, and I'm kind of going to do the same thing. I'm going to go around the inside of his tummy. I'm also going to color his nose. And then we're going to pull the petal pink in again and just kind of blend it all together again. Let's see if we can't pull this out just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Let's get him all so that he's dark. There we go. That blended it pretty good. Okay, get those out of the way. Then I'm just going to fussy cut. There is not a punch or a die to cut them out. But again, I tell you guys almost every week now, it's really not that big a deal. Get your paper snips. If you don't have Stampin' Up's paper snips, put that towards your celebration order. They're $9.95 or $10. They are worth every penny. They are so much better than what I see a lot of you trying to use when you don't like to cut. Okay, so get yourself a pair of paper snips. I promise you will love them. Get around his hand. Okay, we're gonna go up here, around his little ears. And we are going to cut off those little tufts of hair up there. I'm not going to try to jig-jag around those. Okay, so again, this doesn't take very long. Unless you kind of stop as you're cutting, trying to read comments, then you're going to cut his little hands off. And we don't want to do that. I'll come back in a minute. I think Cheryl said she'd rather cut than color. Am I right? Yep. That kind of seems to be the case. You either like to color or you like to cut. Usually people don't like to do both. Okay, and so there he's all cut out. So he's going to go right on here, but I do want, I've got a little scrap piece of basic white. I'm going to use real red ink, and I'm going to stamp this heart out of the Sweet Conversations. And it's just a fun when it's got this light and dark like that. Okay. And then I'm going to use the Love You to outline it. And there we go. Okay. And then again, there is a die to go with it. I just didn't pull it because again, it's just one fast little thing. If I was doing a bunch of hearts, I would definitely pull my dies to cut them out. But then I had to pull my die cutting machine up here. Okay, so we have one heart that way. And then there is in this set a row of 3 hearts. So I stamped those in red, stamped over it with the black outlines. And then again, I am just going to fussy cut that. Right up and around. And again, if you don't like to cut, there are dies that will do this for you. Okay, so now we have a piece of real red that is 3 inches by 4 1/4. We are going to adhere our Happy Valentines onto there. I got really bad shadows in this spot. Okay, so there we have that. Then we are going to take the Love You heart, and we are going to put adhesive on the left side only of the heart, and we're kind of covering up that hand as he's holding the Love You there. And then we're going to take a mini glue dot, and we're going to put that on his other hand. And then we're going to take this tiny little heart and we're going to stick that onto there. And then we're going to get the dimensionals. And we're going to add our little otter with dimensionals. It's going to overlap the Happy Valentines a little bit. That's okay. Okay, where's our card? Right here. And then we're going to attach it to the front of the card with dimensionals. So again, I put in the corners, but then remember, I line it up like this, and I just add them right onto the designer paper. And then we'll add one more in here. You like him holding the heart? All right. I almost used... Let's pull this in. I almost used this one with the heart in place of covering up the fish, but that looked a little weird with him kind of laying down. I was like, yeah, not that kind of Valentine's card. Let's have him standing and he looks all happy and cheery. And then, of course, embellishments work for everything. Our red rhinestones aren't a new embellishment, but they work beautifully. So let's just add a red rhinestone and a red rhinestone, and we'll give one more down here at the bottom. And Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so there you can write your message. If you want, you could stamp some little hearts on the inside of it also, just to kind of finish it off. But this, I think, is adorable. You could stamp a couple of little hearts down the bottom of your envelope, right? Or turn it over on the flap, the row of 3 that I used to cut this out, stamp 3 little hearts on the back on the flap, and it would be awesome. Okay, so there's your project for this week. This is the current host code. I will be closing this host code down within the next day or so, and then I will start and I will post a new one again. Okay, so Sale-a-Bration has just started. You have time to be able to get, but you're going to want to start collecting these because we're going to start using and playing with them. Again, a reminder, if you have not signed up yet for the Valentine game night, pop me an email or a comment right in here and I will get you added to the list. Thank you for the hearts. That's awesome. For now, you guys stay warm and healthy and have a great week. We'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.